Hey guys, Eric here from EVH Care TV. It has literally been forever since I've done one of these updates from the road. I'm actually just pulling in for a quick second to grab a coffee. Alright, let's get this coffee. I need my sunglasses.
Good afternoon, can I take your order, please?
Yes, could I get a large dark roast, 2 cream, please? And that's everything?
Sorry, what size coffee is that?
I was a large.
Half cream, right?
2 cream, please?
Sorry about that. $2 for that.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
$2, large coffee. I need it. I need it really bad. I'm not sure if it's going to be any better than my homemade coffee. I prefer McDonald's coffee. But it's coffee and I'm on the road, so it has to do. So I'm heading out to do a video shoot for a client. It's going to be really fun. It's going to be a commercial. They've got a commercial for their store. I've done one for them before, but they want to freshen up a little bit, so it's always a good thing. Keep it fresh and happening. Hang on a sec. I'm going to pay the lady here, or the man. And I got the wrong card. 1 second.
That's $2?
Yep. There you go. Thank you. Have a good day. All right, we have coffee. Check. Open it up here in a second. And I see somebody hitchhiking. I would... Actually, I'm not going to entertain the thought. Number 1, I got camera gear in the front seat. And number 2, I don't want to end up in a well somewhere. So listen, we're heading out to a video shoot. I thought on the road today, doing a shoot for a customer, so why not do an update from the road for the YouTube channel? I haven't done that in quite some time, as I was saying earlier. Beautiful day today. Might as well kill some time and chat with you guys. I'm actually not feeling the best today, so I am bumping my show tonight. I had a show tonight with Craig Rundles, and it's actually for the better for him. He wants to do the show, and I'd love to have him, but it's NAMM. It's NAMM weekend. It's right in the middle of NAMM. It's Friday right now, right? It's day 2 of NAMM. I'd much rather see him partake in NAMM and the after parties and things like that as well. There's a lot of cool things happening at NAMM all week long, and you know, it's much more fun for him to do that than come do the show. We'll get him back on the show another week, and like I said, I'm not feeling 100% the best today anyways. If I can't give my best, I'd rather wait until I can. Speaking of NAMM, it's looking like Junior and I will be there next year. Yesterday, Poison Ivy and I went to the specialist, her specialist that we were waiting to see since the fall. It was an appointment that we were really looking forward to this appointment to get an update on her health. And she was given a very, very good diagnosis. She's not going to be cured overnight. Long road of recovery and fighting, for what she has, but the diagnosis that she was expecting to get would have been a lot worse, and so there's huge hope for her. Fortunately, I still I work from home. I run my own business, so I'm home with her 24/7, and I get to take care of her. And that's the reason why I'm not in California this week, is because I did not think she was going to be okay by herself, and really she wasn't. She wasn't okay by herself. She'd like to do things for herself, and she's very capable of doing it, but I don't want her overdoing herself, and she needs rest. But long story short, with the diagnosis yesterday, she's like, you and Junior are going to NAMM next year if I have to kick you out of the house myself to go. So I'm looking forward to that. Number 1, thrilled with the outcome yesterday. It was a very emotional day for her especially, and for us as a family, because it affects all of us. So blessed to have my baby on the road to some recovery and some hope. Things happening on the channel here. About to hit 5,000 subscribers in the very near future. I want to thank you all for that. It's crazy. It's been a great ride. A lot of good things on the channel this year. Last year, this year, so brand new, right? It's already going by quickly. Almost the end of January here already. Eddie Van Halen's birthday today. Happy birthday, Eddie Van Halen. Many of our heroes, and anyone who's watching this little video right now, obviously Eddie Van Halen means something to you, or you would not be watching this video. Let's get this coffee open. I'm actually going just a tiny bit over the speed limit. I'm going to slow down because I'm actually in no rush. I don't have a set time to do this. I was just told to be there around this time. So I'm going to take my time and enjoy the ride and enjoy talking to you guys and enjoy this coffee. Very, very, very good coffee. Yes. Yes. Score. Good coffee equals score. Now, it's Tim Hortons, but what can you do, right? And I know there's wage disputes and all that kind of stuff. I don't know the whole logistics of it. I don't love Tim Hortons. I just needed the coffee, and it's the only thing in my path between where I left and where I'm going. So if it was somewhere else, I might have tried something better. So cool things happening on the channel. Some cool demos recently. I did, if you're into checking out some new gear, did a demo recently on the Eastwood Airlines 59 3P Deluxe, kind of a retro throwback guitar. Very, very cool. Did a couple demos with that. One showing it run through my Line 6 Helix. Second was running through the EVH 5153 100 watt half stack. Did a nice cool live demo the other night on the Roadie 2 tuner. Very, very cool. Kind of looks like a string winder, but it's automatic guitar tuner. Very, very cool. Kind of like the Gibson, robot tuners kind of thing. Kind of neat. This Sunday, I have Shea Delican, excuse me, the bass player for Gorillaz, coming on the show. That's going to be very, very cool. He's going to be tuning in live from the UK. That's 3 o'clock on Sunday. And I'm going to, once Craig's back from NAMM, I'm going to reschedule him back to make up a day for tonight. Like I say, just not feeling 100%, and I'd rather see him have a great NAMM as well too. And just there's so many after parties, like I was saying. The big thing today is Eddie Van Halen's birthday. Very, very special day. 63, I think he is today. Is that right? Wished him happy birthday on Twitter this morning. Put up a post last night on the Facebook page as well too. Wishing him happy birthday. He's my hero, man. It's the reason why I do what I do. There's 3 reasons why I do what I do. So if you like me and you like my channel and my content, you can thank these 3 people. If you don't like me, that's cool. And you can thank these 3 people for causing me to be around and hating me. So if Eddie Van Halen, my mom, dearly departed mom Shirley, and Sandra Lee. That's the reason why I'm doing what I do today. Those are the 3 people that make me do what I do and love what I do every day. Love life, love music, all that good stuff. So if you like me, like my content, those are the people that you thank. If you can't stand me, well, then you need to tell those people too. Thanks a lot for that as well. So, time for some more coffee. Looking forward to picking the boy up at school today. I miss him all the time. And I'm really, really, really anxious to get him more involved in EVH Gear TV. The kid's a genius. I love him to death. We're like this. We're like Velcro. We're inseparable. And he's smart as a whip. Had a discussion with his teacher at school one day recently. And, the discussion was just like, well, Eric is a little bit more mature than the average kid. And he is. He's, going on 12 years old, and he's in physical age. Mentally, he's like a 20-year-old. I want to get him more involved on the channel here. And a lot of you guys and girls that watch regularly, you know him and you've accepted him and you actually like him, which is cool. He's a musical genius at his age. He's got way better talent than I ever had at that age, even much older than his age. Even when I was in late teens, he's better than me then. A lot of construction up here. I got to slow down. Good day for it anyway. It's a beautiful day. Nice, these guys working outside in the weather, and it's not so bad. Cold winter here. I'm really thinking about down the road in the distant near future. I want to bring him on, like I say, bring him on more into the show. And if I ever entertain the thought of having a co-host again, he will be the person he'll be my only choice for that position. And I think it'll be cool. He's, like I say, he's intelligent. He can hold a very good conversation. He can ask the guests the questions. He's knowledgeable. He knows guitars. He knows basses. He's a multi-instrumentalist. He plays drums, keyboard, guitar, and bass. Excuse me, and he plays them all quite well. So he knows all the instruments. So it doesn't matter who I have on the show. He can ask them he can ask the guests the questions. He booked Shea Deligan, so he's even serving as working as a booking agent as well. So I can't say enough about the kid. Love him to death, and I really want to get him more involved on the show. And if you guys like that idea, comment below and let me know what you think. I know he really likes all you guys and girls too. He really does. When we do the live shows, he likes reading the chat. He lights up seeing your names and things like that. Some of you he knows personally, and even interacts with some of you personally on Facebook and things like that, Instagram and stuff too. So really, really good kid. And do you guys think that's a cool idea? Would you like to see him more on the show? And I think maybe let me know your thoughts on him being a co-host. I think it'd be really cool, a lot of fun. And you know what? Actually, I'm in the little town here where I need to be shooting my video. That's how much fun I was having. I actually got to the next town, and I'm here. That's great. So I'm gonna have another sip of coffee, and we'll probably wrap this up. Maybe we'll shoot a little bit more video on the way home. We'll see. But I couldn't have asked for a nicer day to shoot video. The sun shines great. I'm gonna get some good outdoor footage. It's gonna be an interview inside the store, but it's gonna be nice for outside too. In case you're wondering, I'm shooting for my business, Design 39 Media, and they're actually my company sponsors the show as well too. Design39media.com. You have to check it out. So I am arriving here. I think next block, is it? I haven't been here for quite some time. Yeah, I'm gonna pull over right up here. Perfect. We are here at the destination, and we're gonna start shooting some video. So we're gonna wrap it up here, I think, and we'll do a little bit more on the way home. How does that sound? All right. So I'm leaving my customer's location. The video shoot went really good, and actually, it was a simple one. All he wanted to do is just update a few spots in an existing video. He really enjoys the video the way it is. Just wants to remove a couple of products, add a couple other things, and took a few still photos for the gallery. So it was quite easy. Didn't even take long enough to make my coffee go fully cold, so I can live with that. And as I mentioned, I'll chat with you on the way home. Lukewarm coffee, not too bad. I can live with it. So the temperature gauge says 5 degrees Celsius. I'm loving that. Like I said when I left earlier, I think it was -1, did I say? It's amazing how much it's changed in that short duration of time, but it felt like 10 degrees, so this 5 probably is going to feel like 15 or more. Beautiful day to be outside. Beautiful day. So I'm looking forward to getting back home, see my beautiful princess. I'm usually not away from her for more than an hour or two on a very lengthy stay. I don't like to be away from her that long at all. Hence the reason why I'm not in California at this very moment. But that's changing in a good way. In a good way. Very anxious to see her. As you guys know, watching the show here, we're a very, very close family. Her, Junior, and myself. We don't like to be away from one another, and we get homesick for one another very quickly. So my time now is 12:20. I'll be getting the boy in 3 hours. He's got a friend coming over for a few hours tonight, and it was actually a funny conversation. He was talking to his friend last night. Oh, hang on, I got to slow down here. There's the construction. Oh, I could have a nap while I'm waiting here right now. I'm very tired. I feel like crap too. I probably look like it as well. So the boy's talking to his friend last night that's going to be coming over They're gonna have like a little LAN party, video game party, whatever, computer games, and all that kind of stuff. And I said, well, and this friend's never stayed over before, so I said, well, I want to talk to his parents, mom or his dad, whatever, just make sure everything's okay. You know, it's cool with us that he's coming over, but I want to talk to the parents, make sure it's all good. We have phone numbers and all that kind of stuff just for emergencies. And the kid says, oh, my dad knows your dad. They played in a band together. So I was like, oh, that's pretty cool. So I guess that's good then. We're all set there. It's kind of neat. So anyways, if you're new to the channel here, make sure you check out all the kind of cool stuff that's here on the channel. And if you're one of the regulars, thanks for continuing to watch. I love having you back here. Watch for many impromptu live broadcasts here on the channel. Obviously, every Friday is going to be pretty much a given, 9 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, but there'll be a lot of impromptu live broadcasts, live streams. I do a lot of those throughout the week sometimes. There's no real rhyme or reason or time for those. So the best thing to find out when I'm live, you do one of two things. One, subscribe and turn on the notifications. It's a little bell, a little icon there. To click on that, and it'll let you know whenever I've uploaded new videos or if I'm live. And the second foolproof way is to follow me on Facebook, because out of all my platforms, Twitter, that I'm on, Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram, I will always post on Facebook when I'm going live. And some of you people are actually friends of mine on my personal Facebook, and follow the Facebook page, EVH Gear TV, but not all of you do both or even any of those. But facebook.com/EVH Gear TV, and you'll always see me put a post. Okay, I'm either live with so-and-so at a certain time, or hey, I'm going live in 15 minutes for an unboxing, or whatever, that kind of stuff. So follow that, it would be great, and subscribe too if you haven't already done so. It's nice to have you part of the community, and talk some Van Halen, some guitar, and all kinds of good fun stuff. Talk a little bit about NAMM. What are your thoughts on some of the EVH gear stuff I've been sharing? They brought out a fair amount of stuff. You can never make everyone happy. No company. I was having this conversation with a good buddy yesterday about no company can ever make everyone happy. EVH gear, for example, I'm really happy with all the stuff. Lefty's got some real love this time around. Got a couple new left-handed guitars, including one of the Stripe series, so that's very, very cool. Very cool on that. Some nice new colors in the Wolfgangs. They've got some Wolfgang standards, some Wolfgang specials with new colors. Very, very nice as well. And some new amps, basically new spins on older amps. Just some improvements, kind of calling them the 2.0, and there are some great improvements on that. I'm curious to see, maybe comment in the video down below here, what you've seen released from EVH gear so far, and what you like, and maybe what you'd like to see maybe in the future. But like I say, you can't make everyone happy. They could release, and when I say they, any company could release a new guitar, and then you get the people complaints, what? No green available? No red? Okay. So then the next year they release a red one. Oh, you don't have it with black hardware? It's like, you just can't make everyone happy. Also here on the video, in the comments down below, share with me your thoughts on what you've thought about the channel over the past couple of years, and how, if you think I'm improving with it, how you enjoy it. Just love to hear from you. I really do work hard on the channel to bring you good content. I do work very hard, and I enjoy it, and I love it. It's a passion of mine. It's kind of it's almost, actually I shouldn't say almost, it's darn near a full-time job that doesn't pay a full-time job's wage. It certainly does not. It does not. It is what it is, but I'm not looking at it for the money. I am looking at it because I enjoy it to death. It also gives me something to do with Eric Jr. It's a good, fun way to spend time with him. I'm really, some little things I'm trying to work on and improving. Number one, I'm working on improving the audio. I've got great gear from Rode. Thank you so very much, Rode. But I'm still mad at my sound. I'm not getting the best sound out, and it's not Rode's fault. It's my fault. I'm going to be tweaking the EQ a little bit. I want to get a bit, it's like when you get your guitar just to cut in the mix, and I'm a mid-range guy. I love to crank the mids on my guitar, so I want to get a little bit more mids out of my vocal, and I just wanted to. I certainly can't complain. It's come a long way, and here again, it's not the fault of the microphone. The microphones are what's saving my butt. It's the fault of this crappy engineer, me, on a console. And I use engineer loosely. I probably can't even spell engineer, let alone be one. But it's my, and I used to be a sound guy in the band. I was a sound guy for the band, and actually for many bands. I've done it for a lot of years, and it's a little different EQing for a studio as it is EQing for a live environment. But that's my thing I want to work on. I want to get the vocal to stand out a bit more. I still want to improve my lighting, but I'm happy with the overall look of the live show. I'm quite happy with that. Is there room for improvement there? Heck yeah, sure is. I'm working on trying to improve my delivery and interviewing skills. I'm always seeking improvement. Every week, I'm trying to find something that I need to improve on, and I do find things every week. Self-improvement is a good thing. Focus on what needs attention. Learn new things. I'm always learning new techniques, that kind of stuff. So, take away notes from this one. Improve my vocal sound on the live show. Lighting a little tiny bit. Maybe some decor in the future. I'm starting to use multiple cameras, and that's more so when I'm doing live demonstration broadcasts. For the guests, it's just pretty much the 2-window thing, and I'll switch to their screen, but I'm only using the one camera for that. There's no need to show 2 cameras in a live broadcast type thing. Is the way I do it. No need for that. But so I'm going to be improving on that. Always looking to improve, for sure. So I'm back home in my hometown. Wasn't a very long drive, obviously. Beautiful day. I think right about this time, my baby's probably having her lunch. I hope she's, and I feel bad. I'm not there I'm not cooking her meal this time. She's cooking her meal today. I feel bad I'm not doing it for her. It's one of those things where I just love to do it. And when I say cooking a meal, I'm cooking suppers. Let me see. I cook her lunches too. A lot of times it's like some things like fruit and things like that. And we've been buying because she doesn't cook anymore. She's an amazing cook, absolutely amazing cook. I've been spoiled for the past decade plus. But so now that I'm doing a lot of the cooking, we're buying a lot of healthier foods. Well, it was always healthy before, but we're buying it. She's giving me the recipes, and I'm trying to follow the recipes. And I'm starting to make some pretty good mashed potatoes. She loves potatoes, so mashed potatoes, some really healthy foods as well too. So I'm not quite sure what she's having today. I would normally stop here and grab my mail if there's anything at the post office, but I've been away from the baby for too long, so I'm going to skip it for now. I'll maybe check the mail when I get Junior at school in 3 hours. So, real simple video shoot. Very simple. Some changes on his website that I need to do. It's cool to see the client. I haven't seen him in a few years, a couple of years easily. And we are home. So, I'm going to let you go, and look forward to seeing you again here in the show real soon. Until next time, cheers.